Hi students, in previous class we already studied differential equation of damped oscillation and its solution. X is equal to a1 e raised to minus r upon 2m plus square root of r square upon 4m square minus k by m into t plus a2 e raised to minus r upon 2m minus square root of r square upon 4m square minus k by m into t. In this solution, a1 and a2 are arbitrary constant. The relation between r square and 4mk gives three different kinds of motion of the damped oscillator. Now, today we will study different cases which shows the relation between r square and 4mk. Now we discuss different cases for value of r square and 4mk. Case first, if r square is greater than 4mk, that is square root of r square minus 4mk in solution will be positive real quantity which will be smaller than r, that is damping coefficient. The exponential term decreases rapidly as time increases. That is, oscillator set in the oscillation return to its equilibrium position very slowly. For example, simple pendulum suspended in a thick oil or a moving coil galvanometer shunted by very low resistance may be described. Such a type of oscillations are called overdamped oscillation. This graph shows overdamped oscillation. The graph is plotted displacement versus time, and the curve shows that as time increases, displacement goes on decreases. It means the amplitude of oscillation goes on decreases and oscillator reaches to its equilibrium position. Case second, the condition is r square is equal to 4mk. Such a type of oscillations are called critically damped oscillation. Now, when we put this condition in general solution, then we will get x is equal to a1 plus a2 e raised to minus rt upon 2m. The square root term in solution will be 0. When oscillator is set into oscillation, displacement decays exponentially with time. Now, the graph is plotted displacement versus time, that is x versus t. The graph shows that the rate of decay of displacement is much faster than in case first, that is in overdamped oscillation. For example, galvanometer pointer moves immediately to the correct position and return to 0 in minimum time. In galvanometer, we see critical damping or critical damped oscillation. In case first, that is in overdamped oscillation, and in case second, that is critically damped oscillation, both are non-oscillatory motion. System cannot even complete one oscillation. Now we will discuss case third. Case third, damped oscillatory motion or underdamped oscillatory motion. Condition is r square less than 4mk. General solution, x is equal to a1 e raised to minus r upon 2m plus square root of r square upon 4m square minus k by m into t plus a2 e raised to minus r upon 2m minus square root of r square upon 4m square minus k by m into t. Now put this condition in solution, then square root of r square upon 4m square minus k by m, this term becomes an imaginary term. Consider square root of r square upon 4m square minus k by m. Take negative sign as a common inside the square root. Negative sign common inside the square root. Square root of minus inside the bracket k by m minus r square upon 4m square. That is equal to, put minus of 1 is equal to I square, then square root of I square inside the bracket k by m minus r square upon 4m square is equal to, take I square outside the square root, then we get I square root of k by m minus r square upon 4m square. Now this whole square root is equal to, put omega dash, then that is equal to I omega dash. Omega dash is equal to square root of k by m minus r square upon 4m square. The general solution is x is equal to a1 e raised to minus r upon 2m plus I omega dash into t plus a2 e raised to minus r upon 2m minus I omega dash into t. We know that e raised to I theta, that is equal to cos of theta plus I sin theta. Here e raised to I omega dash t, that is equal to cos of omega dash t plus I sin omega dash of t. Put this value of e raised to I omega dash t and e raised to minus I omega dash t in solution. Then solution become x is equal to e raised to minus rt upon 2m inside the bracket a1 e raised to I omega dash t plus a2 e raised to minus I omega dash t. Put the value of e raised to I omega dash t and value of e raised to minus I omega dash t. Then we have x is equal to e raised to minus rt upon 2m inside the bracket a1 cos of omega dash t plus I sin omega dash t plus a2 bracket cos omega dash t minus I sin omega dash of t. X is equal to e raised to minus rt upon 2m. Take cos omega dash t as a common inside the bracket a1 plus a2 plus I sin omega dash t as a common inside the bracket a1 minus a2. Now put a1 plus a2 is equal to a sin phi a1 minus a2 into I, that is equal to a cos phi. Then x is equal to e raised to minus rt upon 2m a sin phi cos omega dash t plus a cos phi sin omega dash of t. Now take a as a common, then remaining inside the bracket is the expansion of sin of omega dash t plus phi. Finally we get x is equal to a e raised to minus rt upon 2m sin of omega dash t plus phi. Above equation shows that motion is oscillatory motion. Above equation is equation of motion, that is oscillatory motion. In this equation, the amplitude a e raised to minus rt upon 2m, this is the amplitude. This amplitude decreases exponentially with time. Damping is small, periodic. In this case, the equation of motion of the system is oscillatory. Oscillations are not simple harmonic. This graph shows displacement versus time. amplitude decreases exponentially with time. It is non-periodic in motion. When damping is small, motion is nearly periodic. Figure shows behavior of weakly damped oscillatory motion. Time period of oscillation T is equal to 2 pi upon omega dash for damped oscillation. Now T is equal to 2 pi, put the value of omega dash, that is square root of k by m minus r square upon 4m square. This is the period of damped oscillation. Now frequency is reciprocal of period, that is nu d is equal to 1 upon t, that is equal to 1 upon 2 pi square root of k by m minus r square upon 4m square. This is the frequency of damped oscillation. Time period, that is t, for damped oscillation is slightly greater than that of undamped free oscillator. Time of damped oscillation is greater than time period of undamped oscillator, but frequency decreased. For undamped oscillation, frequency is equal to 1 upon t, that is equal to omega upon 2 pi. Put the value of omega, that is square root of k by m, that is equal to 1 upon 2 pi square root of k by m. This is the frequency of undamped oscillation. Now comparing frequency of damped oscillation and undamped oscillation, we get this relation. Frequency of undamped oscillation is greater than frequency of damped oscillation. This is the relation between frequency of undamped and frequency of damped oscillation.